So Rising Empire Studios gone full indie on us. I'm thinking, are you crazy? But also think it's a good move. So let's have a look at it. See, on their website, they released an article about them going full indie and what that means. I want to go through it with you. Right, I need these because I'm old. So let's go through this. So, the article says, Rising Empire Studios goes fully indie. Have you ever worked relentlessly for something, pushed and sacrificed and believed, and then once you finally got it, you didn't feel right or meet your expectation? Well, that is us. We followed the industry map, we checked the boxes, hit the marks, but the payoff didn't match the price. It wasn't us. After months of deliberation, behind the scene conversation, hearing the very real pain and points of stores and fans alike, coupled with our own experiences, Rising Empire Studio is making a bold leap. We're ditching the traditional distribution entirely in America and going fully independent. That's right, we're cutting out the middle layer, the gatekeeping and the barriers. We're going straight to the people who matter to us the most, matter most to us, the stores, the players and the community. We don't just make games as an indie studio, we are indie. So they are taking this on, the whole persona of indie. They tried being the next classical card game, and now they're going fully indie, which I love that. That is that's really, really, I think it's the right move, right? It's such an important move to set them apart again. Not they are doing a lot to set them apart, but this is really something. So let's continue. This isn't just a business move, it's a philosophical shift. Distribution is supposed to be a bridge, but too often it feels like a wall. Not anymore. From here on out, Rising Empire Studio is owning the word indie. That's our flag in the ground, and it's more than a label. It's in our DNA. It's the very slogan of our flagship title, alphaclash, the indie comic book trading card game. The decision wasn't made lightly. Distribution has long been the industry standard for scaling games and reaching shelves, but it also comes with compromises. We've heard from stores over and over again, delays, shortages, lack of control, gatekeeping, being forced to carry one product in order to carry another, and we get it. We've been trying to provide promo cards, banners, posters, marketing materials, demo decks and more to stores, but distribution doesn't want them. We don't even know which stores carry the product most of the time. Distribution forces products into stores with no community, who then break street dates, pricing policies, undercutting the stores who care, and it leaves both parties in the dark and undersupported, often creating a negative feeling from the stores who get more support from the other games, of which distribution is willing to send them those items out of their behalf, on their behalf. It is frustrating to everyone. Now, I was one of those hit with the European distributor not having made their order, put in their orders and got the product out on time. So all of us in Europe were just not getting equilibrium on time. This is exactly what they're talking about, right? So we're going to do things differently, something scary and something exciting. We're not just saying it, we're living it. Every card set released from this point and forward will carry that energy, that commitment to independence, creativity and community. No middlemen, just raw, unfiltered indie alpha clash straight from our studio to the people who believe in it. We will continue to work with key partners, international regions, who are aligned with our goals, who works closely along our company and acts as the boots on the ground, and are building amazing communities. I think this might be a shout out to the community in especially in Manila, but in the Philippines as a whole, and they're doing an awesome job. Now, and we know this raises questions. How will this affect stores? What would the fulfillment look like? And what the long-term vision? Well, we've got answers, and we're ready to talk about it. So here's the thing. From this on, they start producing they start telling us about the championship stores. They're telling us about what changes there will be to the game going forward. Now, I'm not going to read the entire thing, but I hope this part is enough for you to think we're going to need to know everything. Let me just hit with a few teasers. If you have not read the article, they're doing championship stores. That's a direct connection between Rising Empire Studio and the store carrying the product. I'm probably going to mean more info early, more special promos, more marketing material for those stores than other stores. Not to confuse that with Wizards of the Coast having a system where there are flagship stores. This is not a flagship store. It is simply a store that want to champion the program, and they specifically say that does not depend on the amount of boxes you go through. It depends on whether or not you care about the game. So that's an important point. They also go through mentioning changes to the game itself from set 6. All the next set, all boxes will be draftable. They are today. Whether that will have an impact on the Nexus of Power, the next draft box, I don't know. I don't suppose so. And they're all going to be a bit bigger, the boxes, some more cards in it, to sort of support the draftable experience of those. That would be really, really exciting. They also mentioned that the PvE, the player versus environment, is now very much ready to demo, and actually linked to the stream on Team Covenant where they did a demo of the PvE. Now the PvE in and of itself is a whole chapter about how that is set up and is looking really interesting. So if you like the idea of cooperative play against a game, something like Marvel Champions, or Lorcana has something I can't remember the name of. If you like something like that, you should definitely have a look at Siege of the Forgotten. It's going to be amazing as it looks right now. Anyway, that was all I want to say for now. Go read the article. There's a link below, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.